from above, I block, I deliver a strike, and the purpose of delivering that strike is to disengage. Okay? Let's say I wanted to go in and drive in control. Would I throw a punch here? Depends? No, doesn't depend. That's usually the safe answer. You're wrong here.
I would throw
Answer? Huh?
face, eyes, nose.
I would throw a knee.
You throw a knee.
Yeah.
What am I trying to do?
Well, if you go in, you're not trying to disengage, but
Yeah, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to minimize the space between me and him. Right? When I'm wrestling. Because space means he can move around, he can stab, he can disengage.
Right.
Space is bad for me. Okay? So I have an objective. The objective isn't necessarily to trap the hand. The objective is not to get stabbed, and the strategy is smother him, get as close as possible. I can use overhooks, underhooks, 2-on-1s, those are all tools, but I'm trying to get as close as possible to him. What happens when I punch him?
you create
He moves back.
Yes.
Okay? So if he's chasing in, I want to drive into him, and I punched him, and I sent him back, and now I try to chase him down, I get stabbed in the exchange. Okay? So if I want to go in, I want to go in. I don't want to send him back. Now that I've got control of him, I can hit him. Okay? So before we talk about technique, let's understand what we're trying to do and choose the most appropriate tool for the job. So again, this is a recurring theme. Don't just throw techniques out there. Understand what you're trying to accomplish and choose the correct tools to do that. Because like we saw here, a punch is a wonderful tool, but I'm using it not in the appropriate situation. It's contrary to what I'm trying to accomplish here. Okay, the punch is great for distance. Cool, that's where it should be used. Okay, so now we're in the middle ranges. What do we want to do? Generally, we want to escape if we can help it. Okay, if he's charging it at me, I'm not going to run backwards, but we're still in this attacker who's not committing. He's stabbing and trying to step out of range. So from here, he stabs. 1 is, I think, the most realistic option. 2, boom, if I'm ready. What do you notice about my timing? I punched him before I blocked.
Yes.
Right? I saw the movement. My hand was up to protect me just in case. But this is the best thing I could have done for him. So I'm not going to go. Right? We see this trained. We see it trained like this in Krav Maga. No! Bam! Here. Again. Bam! Here. Or again. Okay. So it's all about what you're trying to accomplish. So that's as far as 360. From below, same thing. Okay. Straight step. Shit. Again. Shit. Again. Okay, we need a quicker tool than this. This is good at these ranges. Here it's slow and not effective enough. So from here I can close my middle line. I look at this like a 360 defense. It's simply this movement but coming in. So from here he stabs this. I'm in the middle range now. Bam! I'm going to hit, I'm going to strike. Still I'm trying to create space. I'm not trying to trap him in. Again. Here. Okay, again, if I can react quicker, if I can close up the line faster than, and I'm not going to stand here waiting. From here, the moment I see the hand, I'm going to block it. Okay? Fingers curl inside, elbow drive. That's the most important thing. If I do this, I've achieved nothing. Elbow needs to lead. From here, you also see that I'm siding my body a bit to moving out, and I'm closing the space here. I want to get to these outside. Hits. I strike, and from here I disengage. Okay, we have 2 more problems in this range that we didn't have before. We have slashing. Yeah.
Oh, neck.
Oh shit. Okay, so my 360 doesn't work too good from here again. Okay, this is a range problem. I have to either go in or out because I can't really block the slash at this range because it's different. Switching to a stab. Yeah, right. From here I can block the hand. Okay, same range. Yeah. Right. From here I can't block the knife. It goes straight through my defense. Besides the fact that it cuts my hand, it doesn't actually stop the knife. So I have two options from here. I can separate again from here. What's going to happen again? What's going to happen from here? He's going to come back. So I need to block it or drive in. Okay, so just like before, the most important thing is controlling the range. The hands are just there to support me. Okay, so if he slashes like this, I'm gonna back out because I was so much on my back foot now. Because I was so much on my back foot, this is going to take time. It's going to be likely that he's going to catch me with the backslash before I can turn around and run away. So I'm going to, in both cases, probably going to choose to drive in, to go inside. Okay? Or if that's a little bit off, I'm going to charge straight in with my block, duck my chin in, and drive straight forward. Okay? So we really don't, there's not really that much tools. There's two tools. One and two. Outside and inside. Okay? At this range. Just like we had before. Outside and now inside at this range. Alright, we're just going to pair it up at this range from above with a punch, either early or at the same time, or most likely I block the first one. I'm on my back foot because he caught me by surprise, and now from here he's going to keep on driving forward and stab again. And yes, yes, again. 1, 2, 3. I can't punch from here. Everybody agrees there's nothing here. I blocked. I need to put my foot down. I needed to have a base, and I was able to hit him with the second one. I think out of all of those, this is the most realistic that we're going to face. We're going to, when we see the knife, why? Because I certainly hope that you find yourself at this range, you can distance yourself. Right? I'm not going to stand here against somebody. I see his hand reaching here backwards. I'm not going to wait for him to come at me. So for me to be able to respond, and even here is right, put it back, my chances are incredibly low. He put his hand, I wasn't quite sure of where he went, and even me, I made a mistake. I thought he was coming low, he went high. At this range, in speed, you have no reaction gap. Okay? If you want to defend against this hand. I'm even telling you where I'm coming. My hand, knife is behind it. Defend. I cheated. Okay? There's no time. There's no time to respond. Okay, let's try that again from here. Yeah, you're still defending.
Oh, I'm defending.
Yeah. Right? He had time. It was even tricky. He had time to adapt. Right? So I don't find myself here. If I do, okay, good. You got surprised. But I see somebody here. I see him reaching back to his hand. I have two options. I can either punch him in the face or I can push him to distance. And now I have a little bit more time to understand what's happening. Okay, with your training partner, let's now switch to cooperative mode. Okay, I'm standing here. I'm going to attack from above. Multiple steps. 1, 2, 3, until he can deliver a good mark punch to the face or a tap to the chest. Okay? I can stab from below, and from here also I can come with straight stabs. If I want to stab straight, the knife has to come from here. Why? Why? Because if I'm stabbing towards his chest from here, what's the trajectory? The trajectory is from down up, right? So if I'm going down up, it doesn't matter how. Does he care how I'm gripping the knife? I can't tell the difference, okay? But if I'm stabbing straight at the chest, the trajectory is forward, right? So don't look at, is it a straight stab or is it a ice pick stab, we call? Look at where the knife's coming from. And again, this one's much more criminal. This one's the knife already exposed. I'm threatening you, and now from here I'm going to make it go at your chest. Okay? And you can improve your situation already. How can you improve your situation? Blade yourself a little bit. I blade myself the other way, even though you're southpaw.
Okay.
All right? Because you know that you want to divert. Exactly. So you got caught into the situation. You're like this. First, Yeah, take a couple steps back, more steps back, a lot more steps back, and pull out your gun. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so that's where we start. Somebody's threatening you with a knife. You're threatening me with a knife. Whoa, 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 whoa. Buddy, boom. We start like that. Okay, cool. He threatens me with a knife. And I'm like, hey, hey, hey. Okay, now from here, I can respond. Make sense? Okay, so work with your partner cooperatively. Stabs from above, stabs from below, straight stabs, slashes as well. Okay? As your partner's getting better and better, put more pressure on them. And then try to stab them. And then try to go a little bit faster. Then surprise them. So I can start training up my partner at the very first stages. I hold the knife here, he sees it, he knows exactly what's coming, and block and punch. Boom. Cool. Again. Okay. I'm not against absolutely cooperative training. That's where we learn. That's where we can get our technique good. But then we need to graduate from that. Okay, and then after we've done this for a while, okay, you know which hand the knife is, but you don't know if I'm going to stab up, I'm going to slash, and you're going to try to respond to that. Okay, and I'm working at a good pace. Good. Finish. Oh. You're not finished yet. You need to get off the line.
Oh,
You gotta
okay.
move.
Yep.
Cool. I don't care. I don't care that you failed. I keep on going. Cool. So that's how we graduate. Gradually. And you saw it's very low intensity, but still very challenging. Okay? Thank you. That's it.